Father Justino Lamachi sprinkled holy water on his parishioners, and many barked back.
Lamachi was blessing dogs in El Alto, Bolivia, as part of the celebrations for St. Roque's Day. St. Roque is the Catholic patron of dogs.
The Catholic tradition is meant to bring the animals health and protection for the coming year. God bless.
Oh, wow. Well, turning to some health news, more young women are getting cancer. That's according to a U.S. government-funded study of 17 National Cancer Institute registries. Researchers looked at more than 500,000 cases of early-onset cancer between 2010 and 19. The study found that overall early-onset cancers went up over that decade by an average of 0.28% each year. Young women in their 30s saw the biggest increase. Researchers cite more sensitive screening tests as one reason for that increase.
Well, it's being called the latest milestone toward a new way to transplant organs. A genetically engineered kidney from a pig was put into a human who donated his body to science. Surgeons at NYU Langone Health say the pig kidney continues to function well after 32 days it was transplanted into the man. The hospital says it's the longest period that a gene-edited pig kidney has functioned in a human. Researchers say more work is needed to establish whether pig kidney transplants could be a bridge or a destination therapy for people with end-stage kidney disease.
We're gaining critical evidence about how well pig kidneys work in the human environment. Hopefully this also gives some assurance to the FDA regarding the safety of initiating phase 1 clinical trials.
According to federal health officials, more than 140,000 Americans are on the National Organ Transplant waiting list, and every day, 17 people will die without the organ they need. Dr. Zorba Paster joining us now to discuss all of this. The transplant's still very experimental, but it sure shows hope.
Oh, yeah. It's a big issue. Now, already, we transplant certain things from kidneys and from bovine, from animals. That has to do with our hearts, certain valve replacement, aortic valve replacement, mitral valve replacement. You either can get an artificial valve, which is made of metal, or you can get a pig valve or a bovine valve. So already using animals, for instance, in heart surgery. But this is a big issue, because when we look at human transplant, you've got to find the right kidney for the right person, and that's very difficult. And this is really very, very encouraging. And what they did, I looked up the research. What happened was, this was somebody who had a brain tumor. He had said he would give his body to science if something happened, underwent a biopsy, never woke up from the biopsy. They transplanted the kidney in him, and it's still going 32 days later, and basically
producing urine?
Yeah, and producing urine, and basically this is a big step forward, because we need more kidneys. Yes. And the only way we get kidneys now are if somebody is in an automobile accident or something of that nature.
What are some of the obstacles we need to get through?
Well, we have to get through a number of obstacles from the FDA. They want to look at things, so they want to look at whether or not you reject the transplant or whether or not the transplant rejects you, which is one of the things that happens. And also we have to look at other safety parameters. So we're looking at years down the road, but the fact is this is very, very encouraging, even though it is in the future.
And kidney health, I mean, you should want to prevent getting to that stage in the first place.
Absolutely. So that means no smoking. The usual stuff for cardiovascular health has to do with smoking, making sure you don't smoke, making sure your cholesterol is under control, your blood pressure, very important to get your blood pressure under control. And then, of course, the other thing is anti-inflammatories. So, for instance, anti-inflammatories such as ibuprofen or Aleve, any of the anti-inflammatories, can also cause damage to the kidneys. So if you're taking ibuprofen on a regular basis, especially if you have diabetes or hypertension, you want to talk to your doctor and see. And the reality is Tylenol in a class by itself is safe, but ibuprofen, other prescription drugs like diclofenac, other anti-inflammatories can be bad for the kidneys. So you want your kidney health just like your regular health.
Can we go back to the cancer story? It is so shocking and sad.
Yes.
That young women are getting
and we're finding young people.
Here.
So, for instance, right now, we've now moved colonoscopies down to the age of 45 from the age of 50. And we're also looking at the fact that women need to look at breast cancer earlier and earlier. Now, some of this may be a sampling effect where we're picking it up because we're looking for it, but the reality is it's there. And the sooner you pick it up, the better off you are.
So better testing, better knowledge.
Better testing, better knowledge. And that means, once again, seeing somebody on a regular basis to make sure you check your health. I mean, that's, you know, that's always the bottom line.
25-year-olds, I don't need to see a doctor.
Yeah, that's right. Right, that's right.
Yeah.
Because when you're 25, nothing can ever happen to you.
Yeah.
Right?
You are invincible.
At 25, we've all been there, right?
See your
Oh,
doctor.
I'm still there. So, yeah.
No, no,
I am not there. I am not there.
Zorba, good to see you again.
Good to
see you
see you
next
again.
week.
Thank you.